from the Forex Lab, and like I think this is just awesome, don't you think? The way this new Facebook Live allows you to do like screen share. So, anyways, what I want to show you is with the EA. I had mentioned in my previous videos that I have some new settings. There are more settings and tweaks to come, but in the meantime, one of the new settings that I'm just in the midst of getting to work at its best ability is something called the recovery trailing stop. Okay, what is that? So it's fairly normal when EA that's based on that has a martingale that's running it. Like if I were to sort it by the pair, for instance, let's look at this one. Okay, this Euro Aussie. We have a 0.03, we have a 0.05, and a 0.09. Okay, and let's pay attention also to, I believe there was a Euro Aussie that closed within yesterday. I think there was one. Let me just see if there was. I could be wrong. Okay, but I think there was one. Yes, there was one right here that was stopped out. Okay, let's see if that's the same direction. No, I think it wasn't. Okay, but anyways, what it does is that it will actually close the trade. Let's say if this one's in profit and it's going to cross, if it's about to like retrace or anything, it's gonna yeah, I'll just show it to you like up here. Okay, so let's say if it comes down this much and then there's a retrace, like boom. Let's say if it started around here and it goes down, it's made some money, 51 pips, and then maybe there's a threshold of a trading stop like 25 or so. When it comes back up here, boom, it's out, locks in that profit. And why is that a good thing? Well, because we never know. We never know if the move to here is going to go all the way back up to the top. Is it going to the red again? Is it going to add on additional loss? So I want to show you in effect how it works and how it's better than what it used to be. Okay. So the setting I'm going to go with is one that's a little bit more conservative. It'll take profit a little bit more frequently, and I'm going to go for this setting right here. I'm going to click it. I'm going to run it. So with this is the result. Okay, this is a 2-month simulation, and now when we look into the results, I want to show you how exactly that works. So take note, the 0.07 position. Okay, in the beginning, start with 0.1, 0.02, 4, 7, and look at how many times the 0.07 is going in and exiting. Okay, it entered around the same price, 85.86, 85.90. What's this? And then we have again 85.64. And all this getting exit and getting exit and getting exit and getting exit again. Effectively, it's kind of, you can just imagine what if, all right, it's effectively doing this. It is, entering here, on the way up, it gets out, enters again, on the way up, it gets out, on the way in, it enters here, on the way up, it gets out. And it's making very productive use if the price is going to be stuck in a channel, and keeping your account safe at the same time as well. Now we go down further and you can see the same thing happens. Look at this, okay? The 0.12, it stops out for 75 profit, okay? It could have gone into, it could have, retraced back. And did it retrace back? Yes, it did, because you can see that the same trade got entered again at, just 20 pips lower than this. And again, it get to stop out, all right? So, and the best part is, it does not affect the way it works in any way. You see, the same level get entered again and exits again, enter again, exits again, enter again, exits again. And finally, all the positions get exit all together, okay? So, look, in that span of time, all right, at the end of this test, you see it's still running, but look at how much profit that position has picked up already in the process. So it's so much better use of margin. You're getting rewarded, because if you have to take the risk of exposing your trading margin, you might as well make some money with it, right? So what I want to do is to compare this with, what if we just let it run the normal way? I think first of all, everyone agree with me that if you're taking a pip step like 65 pips apart per position, we're doing like 10 pips profit per target. The profit target is fairly achievable, right? Fairly modest, fairly safe, if I should even say. Now let's see what happens if I turn this off. False. Now we run it. Check this out. This would have hit the 5% stop loss because I have equity protection, 5% stop loss built in, drawdown protection. And it would have been hit again and again and again. Okay, I think probably like twice. So let's see what happened. Okay, there's one round of stop loss being hit. I just want this going to the top. One round of stop loss being hit, and then it makes back some. Yeah, it makes back some. Not an awful amount, but it loses some. Makes back some. Not very productive use of time. Okay, so I mean this is groundbreaking. Increases the profitability by a lot. Okay, best part, bi-directional. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this back on. True, and it's so important to have the same settings for both buy and sell, because like the settings that we use has to be one that works in both ways, and this works in both ways. Obviously, this one doesn't make as much as the other direction, but it's making. So it's made like what 600, no 400ish there, and about 200 here. So 600 in total on 2 months on a single currency pair, 0.01 lot, very low risk. And we're going to go into the history to see how it works. So this one we don't get too many exits. Okay, this is exit normally. Also actually, it's through a trading stop on both positions, and trading stop out, trading stop out, trading stop out. Yeah, so you can see really safe, a whole lot safer than what it used to be. My goodness, a whole lot safer than what it used to be. And now let's do a test. I'm going to run this one. And why I think this is a really good time to show an EA's medal is because the last 2 months, especially the last 1 month, April, has been just so full of drama from like Euro, the pound, USD, and whatnot. So let's have a look. What if I turn this to false? Okay, this, if one didn't make it, the other one might. So just now we had it on buy. Buy actually lost. Sell might just make it, but let's have a look, and we can compare if the new feature actually helps or not. So okay, in this case we can see that yes, the new feature helps, because if I leave it to run it by the way it was, this only makes that much. It makes like a full $125 less than the new feature put in. Okay, and there's going to be more features to come, so it's going to be better and better. Okay, so shooting for #1 EA around on the market. On top of that, if you want to get in, just look at I'm going to update the video description in a bit. Just basically kind of paste some stuff from a previous post. So you can get in either, like for 1,000 and up, you can get a copy of the EA for free. It's coded only to your account, so it cannot be shared around, only for you. The account needs to be opened through us, and that's how you get it for free. Or you can, the other way is that you can get in on PAMM. So let's say if you don't like to tinker around too much with the settings, we charge a commission to trade your account. The good thing about PAMM though is that, like, let's say if you have like a small, you can start with a smaller balance. Okay, so some of you just want to start out, just test the water. You can do that with PAMM. PAMM, I believe, depending on broker, you can start with like what 300 or 500, and it clones everything down by percentage. And with the with the other one, I would really only, if you're going to run it on your own account, I would really only recommend like 1,000 and up, and that's going to be our minimum as well. That's also what makes it worthwhile for us. And at 1,000 to start out, I would only recommend like Euro Aussie, and I'll give you the set files that I have created for Euro Aussie. you have to be ready to accept a higher risk, because I mean, like with more capital in the account, you obviously can do more pairs. But if you have less, you can only do one pair. You don't have the benefit of like hedging, correlated pairs and all that. So you just have to do one pair. So anyways, I'll be cutting and pasting some information, and you guys can get started. Just drop in a message to the admin, and basically you're going to be in either being able to run the EA. I also have weekly webinars to teach you how to get started with all this stuff, and a Telegram group to kind of update you what's going on with the PAMM, what's going on with the EA, what I recommend, like when you should reduce your risk, when you should increase your risk, when you should re-optimize, how to use the new features, and so on and so forth. Okay, so that's basically all for now in this video.